The woman was born unable to feel pain. This made her reclusive, and everyone treated her like a monster. But she never gave up on herself. Instead, she used this advantage to shield the emperor from knives with her bare hands, and was successfully granted the title of county lord. In her previous life, the girl's father was falsely accused of treason, and she suffered brutal torture at the hands of treacherous officials, though she wasn't afraid of pain and somehow survived, because her body was seen during the punishment. And her half-sister spread the story wildly. Her fiancé broke off the engagement and her reputation was ruined. She eventually died in sorrow. Fortunately, she was reborn just after being injured. This time she no longer cared about reputation. She even instructed her maid to take her as evidence to the palace, to save her father who was pleading her case. The treacherous official assumed her father had no proof, and rashly denied using secret torture. But he never expected that the woman, beaten like this, could appear in court to identify him. She stated clearly that he had tortured her. The official knelt, insisting that her punishment didn't prove it was him. The woman lifted her clothing, revealing the marks only the secret inspectors could leave. She asked the emperor to uphold justice, but because the official was the father of a favored concubine, the emperor hesitated to make a ruling. Even the young marquis present couldn't bear it. He grabbed her arm and confirmed that the marks were indeed from the secret inspectors. Seeing this confirmation, the emperor had no choice but to imprison the treacherous official and sentence him to execution in autumn. The woman didn't understand why the young marquis helped her. She noticed the emperor wanted to compensate her father, and told him to seize the opportunity to make requests. Her father understood and pretended to cry, claiming the emperor loved his people like his own children, and that his daughter was like the emperor's own daughter. Hitting her was like hitting the emperor himself. The emperor asked if that meant his daughter should be made a princess or county lady. Her father immediately adjusted to say a county lady would suffice. Not too much, not too little. The emperor ordered the decree. By fortune of misfortune, the woman gained the title of county lady, second only to a princess. On her way home, she met the young marquis and thanked him. The cold-faced duke just nodded and left. Back home, she instructed her maid to keep her new status secret, and at the same time spread the story of her punishment widely to expose her half-sister's fiancé. Sure enough, it wasn't long before her half-sister arrived. She immediately mocked her body being inspected by the prison guards, causing a scandal in Jingcheng. The Wu family would definitely break off the engagement. Just as she finished speaking, the maid nervously reported that the person to break the engagement had arrived. The scheming woman happily asked if it was her sister's fiancé, but the maid said it was her own fiancé. She mocked her, implying he was hardly worthy. The rumor she spread worked. The matchmaker said the daughter's reputation was ruined, and her older sister couldn't be much better, so they wanted to break off the engagement. Learning that her half-sister had dragged her into this, she immediately scolded her for not being killed by the punishment. She said that if it had been her, she would have already cracked under torture and confessed falsely. By now she would be on the chopping block. The executioner's blade would fall precisely on her delicate neck. Her head would roll on the ground still conscious, her eyes wide open staring at herself, her decapitated body rocking in a pool of blood. The half-sister couldn't bear it and ran away. The woman despised such weak mental fortitude, yet she dared provoke her to take revenge on her sister. The scheming half-sister went to her future mother-in-law's frequently visited temple,